Sure, why not? Hey.
Yes, that's the other thing that happened is I've always been interested in trading. So I trade myself and I'm in crypto, but it's not for everyone. And when they said robots were going to take our jobs, I decided to see how I can put the robots and trading together for myself. And that's how I started learning about all these scams. And I think what actually happened is because I clicked on the scams, the Google algorithms sent me more.
Oh, sure.
Because I can't explain to you. I think I've learned every scam there is. I don't think there's a scam that I don't know. I actually even developed this gut feel. When I see a profile and when I see the way somebody speaks to me, I know. After 6.5 years, after being through so many, I've got this gut feel. But then because I have been scammed, I'm never 100% sure. And I still have this thing inside me where I want to give the other person the benefit of the doubt.
Sure. I think it's a natural human trait.
But sometimes I shouldn't give them the benefit of the doubt. So I don't want to get arrogant about my scamming abilities and knowing them, because they develop all the time. And some of them are really professional. They are trained psychologically. And I mean, some sites even, I, for instance, do not market any of the sites that I make money on. But I share my link with the other person when I want to help them. Because if they go search for a name on the internet, they get scammed. Because the scammers copy the real sites so well that I can't see the difference. So how is anybody that's not into it going to see the difference? And then they get scammed that way.
I know what you mean. My background actually is in IT, and I used to design websites
I'm
for a
so
living.
glad I met you.
Well, one of the things that I learned over the years was how to know which is which when I'm dealing with something. So I become a go-to person for people in my life, my wife and family and so forth. Fortunately, I'm not the only one. My brother also has the same ability. He's a software programmer. So between the two of us, we kind of split up the duty. But anyway, we get a lot of people asking about stuff. And they are very, very well put together in many cases. A lot of scammers are very, very
some of them are really easy or unprofessional, but some of them are
but some of them are
I
very
always
clever.
tell people, don't feel bad when you got scammed, because they always say, how could I be so stupid? And I said, no, you were not stupid. They were very clever. They know what they're doing, psychologically and everything. Well, I don't have that advantage. I studied occupational therapy for a year, and then I told my parents, no, that's not what I want to do. Then I went and I studied fashion design and pattern making. So a very weird combination, and then I ended up designing and managing macadamia processing plants.
Wow.
And that was, in the end, my passion.
Yeah. Interesting,
but though I must say that the trading has always been an interest. So I did my first course in Forex trading in my late 20s, early 30s.
And that's an example.
From Houston came to give a course in Johannesburg. So I went to Johannesburg and I did the course there. But I never got to do it because of the internet.
And that's an example of a field that's certainly not for everybody. I mean, it's very easy to go wrong in that field. That's a high-risk field. You have to know what you're doing in that field.
But the reality isn't everything in life like that? You can't just become a doctor by reading on the internet or a bookkeeper. And it's the same with trading. You have to study it.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no varsity courses that teach it. That's the problem.
I'm not sure there ever could be, because it's constantly shifting and changing. How could you possibly teach that?
But there is a college or something in London, I know, teaching it. So I'm sure there must be more. I know about the one in London. So technical analysis are basics, but I mean, most people learn it all by themselves online.
Sometimes the hard way.
Yep, ask me.
That's good, right?
It seems I had to learn everything the hard way.